Welcome. Now relax while you get ready to travel in space and in time toward a parallel timeline where a more evolved version of yourself already exists. A more joyful and higher version of yourself, so much closer to who you really are. If you want, you can close your eyes, or you can watch the screen for a while to inspire your imagination to the idea of a journey between parallel universes. Imagine to sink into a comfortable armchair while you do this, relaxing every muscle, confident and safe, and preparing yourself for this leap in time and space toward a place that you know so well, but that at the same time it's exciting and full of amazement. Breathe with your nose and observe how, while you prepare to the journey and listen to my voice, your breathing becomes more quiet, more relaxed. This is natural because every time you relax, you accelerate on your path, while every time you are in tension, you slow down the natural flow of evolution. So, strangely enough, the more you slow down the rhythm of your thoughts and brain waves, the more your consciousness accelerates in space and time. Your body knows that relaxing it's the easier way to move through a space-time tunnel, to move with your consciousness with such velocity which is well beyond that of light. So, your breathing slows down, it becomes more deep and relaxed to allow you to complete the leap toward this parallel version of yourself. And at the same time, even your muscles, your physical body are relaxing to allow your consciousness to fly high toward another body, toward another physical reality. Real, as it's real the one that you live every day, but that is existing on a parallel timeline. And finally, now that your breathing is relaxed and your body is relaxed, let also your mind relax. There is no need to understand this experience with the mind. There is no need to analyze it. You can simply follow the guide of my voice without doing anything else, effortlessly. Your mind can relax while you step into this deep starred space with the lukewarm certainty to be protected and safe. This space in which you are now is the consciousness, the infinite field of possibilities, where all your parallel selves are contained. And even if now your awareness is still focused on your current self, in just a little while you will be able to let it expand toward a parallel version of yourself, somewhere in this starlit ocean of consciousness. Now, if you haven't already, I suggest you to gently close your eyes, letting your imagination free to paint onto the black canvas of experience. That your mind chooses to think that this is a real experience or just a metaphor, it has no importance at all. In any case, your mind will be able to relax, like it relaxes when you go to sleep and begin to dream, living realities that are so different from the one you usually live, but still considering them as real as that one. That is, there is nothing different now. Your breathing is relaxed, your body is relaxed, and even your mind is relaxing, while you begin to expand in this wide space that is consciousness. And while you fluctuate in this dense and comfortable space, filled with stars and possibilities, I would like that you started to perceive a calling, the calling of your parallel self. It can be an emotion, a thought, an image, a feeling. It's the subtle voice of your parallel self that is calling you from its parallel timeline to show you the path. You still don't know who is this version of yourself, how are his life and his word, but maybe you are beginning to receive images from his universe, or an impression of his emotions and thoughts. And even if they are just subtle impressions, they are still enough to point you clearly in the right direction. It's not necessary to force yourself to imagine. You are not creating something from nothing. but instead you are receiving information from a world which already exists, complete and perfect, and toward which you are now aiming. And while you move in that direction, maintaining this first contact with your parallel self, perceive the space-time accelerating around you, while the wide starred space that surrounds you becomes a wormhole inside which you move faster and faster, faster and faster, faster and faster, until you can perceive yourself letting go of your usual identity to embrace a new reality, like a bright light at the end of the tunnel. And the light is so dazzling that for some moments you can't see well this new reality, but immediately the silhouette of your parallel self begins to form in front of you. This is a perfect version of yourself, but with a different past and a different future. A version of yourself which is already existing and has always existed in this parallel universe where you are now. It's not really important how well you can perceive this parallel self. The important thing is that your awareness is focused here, right now, perfectly capable of listening to my voice, and relax into this experience. Good. And now, I would like you to step forward to really merge with this parallel self, physically blending with his body and beginning to observe the world from his eyes. And while you do this, you can perceive his state of consciousness, so joyful, relaxed, and excited. The state of consciousness of someone who really knows what he wants and live it every day, simply rejoicing in every little moment for the miracle of creation. And so, while you observe the world around you with the eyes of your new self, you can see the most various things, some very real, some more imaginary, but all of them present for just one purpose: making you feel good. You can now perceive the crystalline quality of the mind of this new self. His emotions, strong but calm at the same time. If you want, you can observe how it is the physical life of this new you, how he dresses, what objects are around him, who are his friends, the people he loves, what moves him emotionally. You can allow yourself some moments to explore this world, always looking through the eyes of this new you, being into your new physical body and moving through this reality that is yours as much as the one that you have come from, if not even more. And while you let yourself go more and more to the perceptions of this reality, understand that it's already yours. It's not something that you have to create. It's not something that you have to make happen, but rather it's something on which you can focus to make experience of it, because it already exists in all of its most tiny details, and the only thing that you have to do is to focus your awareness on it, to make it more and more tangible in your life. Dive into the feelings of your new self, because they are yours. They are your feelings that you are generating right in this very moment. And this simple doing of generating feelings and vibrations can lead you to live a completely different world. New, more fluid and magical, the world of your new self. Above all the selves, containing all your old and new selves, and all the selves that you can imagine, it's still you that contains everything. Your consciousness that from moment to moment chooses to focus upon one among these infinite experiences. Perceive how pleasant and simple just the act to enter into a parallel version of yourself is. With his past, his future, of which you can perceive thoughts and emotions, of which you can perceive the world as a subtle impression or in its most tiny details. Walk around in this world using the body of your new self. Explore this universe of feelings to understand even better its taste, its vibration. Good. And now that you have dived deeply into this parallel universe and you have learned the vibrational path to come back here in any moment, now a new space-time tunnel is opening in front of you. At the end of this tunnel, you can see yourself while you listen to this meditation. Let yourself go to the magnetic attraction of the tunnel, knowing that this parallel universe that you just visited, it's always at the reach of your hand, while you keep in your heart its vibration, the emotions and feelings and thoughts connected to it, that are like the lighthouse that in each and every moment allows you to come back right here among all the infinite versions of yourself. And thus emerge from your parallel self and let yourself go to the attraction of the tunnel, which leads you quickly inside yourself while you listen to this meditation. And you can now easily perceive that your parallel self is still here, so close and so vibrant. And you just need to focus on its vibration, going back to feel those pleasant emotions, to make the wormhole that takes you there open instantly, and find yourself again in the body of your parallel self in the blink of an eye. So, this connection is now always open, and you can have fun in coming and going between these parallel universes, perceiving and learning better and better the joyful vibration of your new self, receiving its intuitions, its memories, its feelings. And because this connection is now so open and active for you, I would like now that you look to your life, that which you call your normal life, and that you perceived, which are the seeds in your life that already contain the parallel reality that you just experienced. In other words, I would like you to observe your current life, focusing on those things whose evolution can lead you to live the existence of your parallel self. These seeds can be anything: abilities that you feel to have, people or beings that are close to you, objects that you already own, projects that you are starting, or even just the time that you are giving yourself right now to experience something new. Allow yourself to quickly observe your life on a bird's eye view and perceive those things that already contain the seeds of the parallel reality that you just experienced. Again, the effort, it's not really necessary. You can perceive these seeds quickly, sometimes as impressions, sometimes as specific things, but always without having to search them for long. If you look calmly at your life, you will always find some seed that shines and already contains the reality of your parallel self, ready to sprout. Understand that the parallel universe that you have just visited, it's not separated from the one you think you live in for the majority of your time. There are infinite ways that lead from one another. Through these ways, information flows in the form of thoughts, intuitions, emotions, synchronicities. In the moment in which you find in your current life the quality of the parallel life that you want to experience, in the moment in which you really appreciate these aspects of your current life and you focus on them, letting go of all those aspects that are not really relevant for you, letting them dissolve in the background to give attention only to those things that resonate with the joyful vibration of your parallel self. At that moment, you are truly accomplishing an act of real magic. The magic to understand that everything that you desire, it's already here. You just have to perceive its vibration traveling through that parallel universe, and then maintain its vibration by focusing on your current life, on those things that are already resonating with it, leaving all the rest gradually dissolving in the background. This journey between parallel universes is something that you do continuously, spontaneously, because it's a natural ability of yours. Often you do it unconsciously, or you travel in universes which are all but pleasant, because you keep focusing on the things you don't want. But now that you have learned the process, you can begin to apply it consciously, day after day, having fun to explore deeper and deeper the vibration of your parallel self, and maintaining it active in your life until it will gradually begin to manifest. This manifestation happens first of all in your inner world, so that you receive emotions, feelings, thoughts and intuitions from your parallel self. Listen to this subtle information, because they are the golden thread that connects you to that higher version of yourself. Even if you live a life that still doesn't seem to you as bright as the life of your parallel self, nothing prevents you from feeling like he feels from time to time. Nothing prevents you to feel his emotions, to receive his intuition. It's what you have just done in this meditation. And later, this manifestation of your parallel self will come in small synchronicities in your life. Events that you could call coincidences, but that in truth are like flashes of that parallel universe that are starting to manifest in your daily life. Again, be attentive to these small synchronicities. Notice them, observe them, have fun playing to interpret positive coincidences like love messages from your parallel self, and negative coincidences like another clue that allows you to understand better what you don't want, and by doing so, adjusting even more your direction. So, day after day, the more you will notice the small synchronicities, hearing the voice of your parallel self behind them, the more you will connect with him in meditation, visiting again his word, the more you will maintain active his vibration in your daily life, appreciating all those things in your life that are like seeds of that word ready to sprout. The more everything will happen smoothly in a gradual, natural manifesting. This act of magic, it's not hard work, but a game, and you will discover how pleasant it can be to experience again and again the vibration of your parallel self, becoming full enough to ignore the circumstances that surround you, to embrace the vibration of another world. Maybe you will feel like a fool, but you will also be lucid as you have never been before, well aware that the circumstances are just a reflection of your vibrational state, and that your vibrational state is something you can play to transform each time you want. Good. Now connect again with the vibration of your parallel self. Perceive how this connection is now fresh, and it's easy for you to activate again this vibration, these emotions and feelings and intuitions, as well as receiving images from this parallel universe. Images of your parallel life. Feel how easy and relaxing it is to connect again to this world now that you know the path. You just need to close your eyes, relax, and quickly slide through the tunnel without effort, to find yourself instantly deeply immersed in that vibration, so clear and joyful, so much closer to who you really are. And between these two words, you can again and again let the information flow through your attention, seeding in your life the vibration of your parallel self, until these two words become one, merging gradually thanks to what you are doing right now. Now, end this meditation by letting your parallel self vibration settle in you a little bit more. Savor it, perceive its shades and details, or just open yourself to the trust that from this open channel now can begin a gradual acceleration that will bring you to experience the true meaning of the word life. And every time you will be a bit confused, or it will feel like you have lost your direction, remember that you don't have to create anything. You don't have to struggle to create something from nothing, but just tune on the wavelength of a word which already exists, and it is already yours. This word is never far away from you, but exists within you, alive and close, like your heartbeat is close to you at this very moment. Thank you.